Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Most Bowling, and today I am doing what we've been doing, bro. Free agency this year is so amazing. This is a great off season. There's movement left and right. So today we're going to talk about some of the big moves that happened yesterday as well as the moves that happened this morning. Before we begin, let's congratulate the Grizzly of all Grizzlies. I honestly never heard of a team retiring a number so quick, but Zebo is honestly the definition of a Grizzly bear. Like, he is the Memphis Grizzlies. When you think of Memphis, Zebo is the ideal picture you think of because he's been there for so long, so it makes sense that number 50 is going up to the rafters.
I
was good on my own, that's the way it was. That's the way it was. You was good on the low for a faded fuck.
Let's just stick to Memphis right now and congratulate them for also acquiring a Rookie of the Year. This ain't any Rookie of the Year. This Rookie of the Year beat out the one and only unanimous MVP Steph Curry for Rookie of the Year. Tyreke Evans just signed a $3.3 million contract to play for Memphis next year. Some of y'all may not know that Tyreke Evans won Rookie of the Year the same year that Steph Curry was a rookie. That's crazy, right? How time has changed. The former Grizzly Vince Carter is now on his way to Sacramento for an $8 million one-year contract. I was on record to say Vince Carter was going to a contender, but I guess he's gonna go do some veteran-like stuff and train those young cats, aka De'Aaron and all them, to see what they can do. An old king just left, and he is actually making more money to go play for San Antonio. Rudy Gay got a great contract and a great deal. I think he made the right decision there. He's actually getting paid $17 million for 2 years to play for the Spurs. The Spurs may need him to take away a little bit of minutes for Kawhi Leonard so he can stay healthy throughout this year and through the postseason. Let's switch over to the East real quick, where a crazy trade happened. So the Celtics technically didn't have enough money to sign Gordon Hayward just like that. Therefore, they had to lose a piece. The piece they lost was actually Avery Bradley. That's one of the best defenders in the league. They lost a really key piece to their success last year. Detroit won out in that trade. They got Avery Bradley for Marcus Morris. So now we can expect Marcus Morris to be on the Celtics and Avery Bradley to be a Piston. The Pistons also dropped KCP, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, so now he is technically the best free agent on the market. Kelly Olynyk will no longer be a Boston Celtic. He is taking his talents to South Beach. $50 million 4-year contract for Kelly Olynyk to play in Miami, along with James Johnson, who just also signed a 4-year contract for Miami. This is the day after Dion Waiters said he was gonna stay. This kind of reminds me of when D-Wade, Chris Bosh, and LeBron joined up together. Now you got Dion Waiters, James Johnson, and Kelly Olynyk. That's another big three right there. Your boy got jokes. Bojan Bogdanovic, who was on the Brooklyn Nets, got traded to the Washington Wizards last year, and he just signed a 2-year, $21 million contract with the Indiana Pacers. You know, they lost Paul George, so they needed another big star. Bogdanovic is gonna be that star. Paul George, they don't need you. The Clippers just signed a point guard who I'm about to butcher his name right now. His name is Milos Teodosic. I honestly have no idea how to pronounce his name. I never heard anybody say it. I was just reading it off the paper. He's a European basketball player. I did watch some highlights of him. According to Patrick Beverley, he is already the best passer in the NBA. Yes, the dude who hasn't played a game in the NBA is officially the best passer in the NBA. Just like Lonzo Ball is the best passer in the NBA. I don't understand how you could call somebody the best passer when they haven't played a game. This honestly reminds me of Ricky Rubio when he joined the NBA and people were talking about how he was the best passer, and we all know what Ricky Rubio is now. You may be a great passer, especially in Europe and college and all that, but in the NBA you're playing different animals. These dudes are a different breed. They can cut passing lanes differently. They're fast, athletic, all that stuff that you don't see in Europe the same way. But last but not least, I saved the 2 best teams for last. The New York Knicks have waived the 7-footer Marshall Plumlee. They also somehow, some way got a star to come back to New York. Tim Hardaway Jr., who they traded and gave up, and he's been bouncing around because they didn't want him, and whatever they got didn't work out, is on his way back for a 4-year, $70 million deal. We all were waiting for the Knicks to make a terrible decision. People like Hardaway a lot, but at the same time, he is definitely getting overpaid for not doing much so far in the NBA. Jamal Crawford's about to be a free agent real soon. There's a lot of teams really interested for him. I think the Timberwolves are making a high pursuit. I just heard the Celtics are making a push for him, but he did have a talk with the king of I need help LeBron James. And Jamal has been reported to say that he's very interested in joining the Cleveland Cavaliers next season. So as I said previously, it's been a really interesting offseason and we are still far from done. You can expect a lot of blockbuster trades to still go on before the NBA season starts. I hope you guys got something from this that you didn't know previously. That's the point of this. I really enjoy talking about basketball. Let me know if you have any questions down below. Also, let me know who you think has been winning so far in all these off-season moves. With that said, I will see you guys later. Ballin' out.
Thank you for watching Most Ball.
We're just running forward in the dark. You knew just what my soul needed.